In the complex world of retirement planning, few maneuvers hold as much potential for long-term tax savings as a strategic Roth conversion. This involves simply moving money from a traditional pre-tax account directly into a Roth IRA for tax-free growth later on. While you do have to pay income tax on the converted amount in the conversion year, the long-term payoff can be enormous for your entire financial legacy. Roth IRAs are incredibly powerful because they have no required minimum distributions during your lifetime, giving you valuable control over your cash flow. This guide will explore the core mechanics, uncover powerful tax strategies to minimize that initial tax bill, and show you common pitfalls to steer clear of. Understanding the core mechanics is easy. You move the money, and then you pay ordinary income tax on that amount that same year. Unlike regular contributions, there are absolutely no income limits for conversions, making this a key strategy for high-income earners. The actual transfer is usually very easy, often allowing you to move investments in kind without selling anything. The crucial part is that the conversion amount is simply added to your ordinary taxable income for that year. This added income can potentially push you into a higher tax bracket or trigger phase-outs for other valuable deductions and credits. Remember that after 2017, you cannot recharacterize or undo a Roth conversion, making careful upfront planning absolutely essential. Be mindful of the pro rata rule if you have after-tax money in your traditional IRAs, as you can't just pick and choose the tax-free portion. One of the most powerful ways to convert is by executing the move during temporary income valleys in your life. Think about periods like early retirement before Social Security kicks in, career sabbaticals, or years with significant business losses. Strategic bracket management means filling up a lower tax bracket completely, without spilling over into the next higher marginal rate. Many planners target filling up the 12%, 22%, or 24% brackets, because those rates might look much lower after the current tax law provisions expire. Sophisticated planners use multi-year strategies to spread conversions out, keeping your income smooth and avoiding bracket creep spikes. The absolute key is to start this process early, because the longer your timeline, the more conversion flexibility you create for yourself. Market volatility offers a fantastic conversion opportunity. When values drop, you pay tax on less money for the same number of shares. This requires real emotional discipline, as it means acting decisively when everyone else is feeling peak market fear. Smart converters utilize the standard deduction, which creates a significant zero-tax zone you can safely convert into. By strategically bunching large itemized deductions into alternate years, you create lower tax space for conversions in the other years. You must coordinate your conversions with other income sources like Social Security, since claiming early reduces your conversion window. Carefully manage investment income like capital gains, perhaps realizing losses to offset some of that newly added conversion income. For early retirees, the Roth conversion ladder strategy allows penalty-free access to converted funds after just 5 years have passed. Be acutely aware of IRMAMA, which are surcharges on Medicare premiums that kick in at surprisingly modest income thresholds. You can manage IRMA by spreading conversions across multiple years to avoid those sudden income spikes that trigger the fees. State tax considerations are huge, so if you plan to relocate, timing big conversions until after you move to a no-income tax state pays off massively. If you are charitably inclined, qualified charitable distributions can satisfy your RMD while creating more tax room for conversions. Furthermore, funding a donor-advised fund in a high conversion year provides a valuable itemized deduction to offset the tax hit. It is important to know there are actually several different 5-year rules, and they apply to conversions, earnings, and inherited accounts differently. The absolute golden window for Roth conversions is during early retirement, before Social Security and RMDs force your income up. By systematically converting throughout this quiet period, you drastically reduce the taxable RMDs that will hit you later in life. Temporary career gaps or sabbaticals, though sometimes stressful, offer an excellent, planned opportunity to execute conversions at lower rates. Even for those who retire later, the years between stopping work and RMDs beginning still offer a valuable 5 to 8 year conversion window. Key takeaways: 1. Start planning early. The earlier you begin thinking about Roth conversions, the more options you have. Ideally, start planning in your 50s or at least several years before retirement. 2. Think multi-year. Successful conversion strategies typically span 5 to 15 years, systematically moving money from traditional to Roth account, while managing tax brackets. 3. Target the sweet spots. Focus on filling up the 12%, 22%, or 24% tax brackets, depending on your situation. These historically low rates may not last forever. 4. Exploit low-income windows, early retirement, career gaps, and the years between retirement and RMDs create valuable conversion opportunities. 5. Pay taxes from outside sources. Always pay conversion taxes from taxable accounts, not from the IRA itself, to maximize the benefit and avoid penalties. Business owners should use their income volatility to their advantage, assessing income annually to see if it's a conversion-friendly year. For surviving spouses, converting while still married utilizes the wider joint filing brackets to soften the future single-filer tax hit. The biggest mistake people make is converting too much too fast, instantly spiking into those top marginal tax brackets. Crucially, always pay the conversion taxes from outside your retirement accounts to avoid a separate 10% early withdrawal penalty. Never ignore state taxes, as they can add many thousands of dollars to your conversion tax bill, depending on where you live. Random, ad hoc conversions are inefficient. You need a comprehensive, multi-year roadmap, coordinating all your future income streams. Be vigilant about the tax torpedo, which is when conversion income makes more of your Social Security benefits unexpectedly taxable. You cannot satisfy your required minimum distribution with a Roth conversion. You must take the RMD first, then convert any amount above that. The power of Roth conversions lies not just in the tax savings, but in the control and flexibility they provide. By strategically building a portfolio of tax-free Roth assets alongside your taxable and tax-deferred accounts, you create maximum flexibility to manage your retirement income, minimize taxes, and leave a lasting legacy. Start planning your Roth. Finally, if you have mixed basis IRAs, you must respect the pro rata rule, as you cannot simply extract the after-tax money tax-free. Remember, Roth conversion planning is not a one-size-fits-all endeavor. Your optimal strategy depends on your unique circumstances, goals, and expectations for the future. Consider working with a qualified financial advisor or tax professional who can help you navigate the complexities and create a personalized conversion roadmap. The investment in professional. The framework for analysis involves weighing your current bracket against your expected future bracket and your overall time horizon. A good starting point is identifying your conversion sweet spot, often targeting the top of the 12%, 22%, or 24% federal brackets. You calculate your available space by simply subtracting your projected income from the top limit of your chosen target bracket. Always verify that you have the available cash flow set aside to comfortably pay the resulting tax bill without selling assets. For complex projections, utilizing specialized tax planning software or a qualified advisor is highly recommended to model the lifetime impact. When making the decision, focus strictly on your marginal tax rate for the conversion dollar, not your overall effective tax rate. Whether you are just beginning to explore Roth conversions or you are refining an existing strategy, the time to act is now. Tax rates are historically low, and the window of opportunity created by the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act may close after 2025. By implementing a thoughtful strategic conversion plan today, you are investing in a more tax-efficient, flexible, and secure. Ultimately, you need to run a break-even analysis to see exactly how long it takes for the Roth conversion to fully pay off compared to leaving the money traditional. Roth conversions represent one of the most powerful tools in the retirement planning arsenal, offering the potential for substantial tax savings, increased flexibility, and valuable legacy benefits. However, the key to success lies not in whether to convert, Bushan. Understanding these strategies empowers you to build a more resilient, tax-efficient retirement and a powerful legacy for the next generation. The basic formula considers the tax paid on conversion, the growth rate of investments, your tax rate on future traditional IR withdrawals, the time horizon generally. If you expect to be in the same or higher tax bracket in the future, and you have at least 5 to 10 years until you need the money, conversions typically break even or come out ahead.